Hi, this is Vicky Prime, and I am at the Flame University in Pune, speaking to a few of the students here. And I'm hoping to have a freewheeling sort of a conversation. And this is about everything from jobs to personal finance to whether they would rather buy a Mercedes or, in fact, do SIPs. I'm going to start with a random person here. Who do I go to? Okay. Name?
Good morning, sir. My name's Amay Ganguly. I'm from Kolkata.
Hi, Amay. Nice to meet you. Tell me about what you're doing right now, and in fact, what you think about the job situation. Are you at all concerned about the fact that globally there's going to be the slowdown and there aren't enough jobs available, etc., etc.?
Well, as an economics honors student here, I have analyzed the situation closely. With regards to India, India's consistently posted good economic growth rates, but it's been a jobless growth. So there is a concern among students everywhere, including over here, with regards to job security. But we've chosen a major which is in a certain high demand in both the public policy industry, economics, finance, banking. So we're not as concerned as the rest of the country is currently.
So I'm just going to say that when I was 19 and 20 years old, I wasn't that clear about what I wanted to do. Uh, and you guys don't need to be so serious, man. I know all of you are going to land jobs, but I'm going to ask in terms of investing, and this is, I think, unique perspective because I think about 10 years back, the answers that I would have gotten would have been different, right? What do you think about the equity market?
So I think the mother of all bull markets is yet to come, and at this point of time, like India is at a stage where like the corporate profits to GDP ratio is like one of the highest, and the amount of opportunities that are yet to come in India are not even imagined by the people who are making these opportunities. So we've still got a long, long, long way to go.
Okay. Wow, another interesting answer. Uh, I'm going to ask about entrepreneurship. Okay, how many of you are interested in starting a business? Put your hands up. Okay, I'm going to ask a few of you. Are you comfortable talking about the idea?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, for me at least, I don't think I could be at a desk job where I'm expected to work from 9 to 4 for a long time. I mean, the job landscape too is changing. Flexi time is a thing now, and you can work remotely. But for me, I want to be in complete control of whatever I'm doing. So, towards the end of the day, my end goal would be to start some business that's related to the financial markets.
Okay, I'm going to ask a few more people. What do you want?
So, along the lines of what my friend said, I'm quite interested in the financial markets and making ways of monetizing discrepancies in the markets. And I think most of my work will be based around that. But I want to build something on my own. Right?
Okay.
I wouldn't mind working under someone's wing for some experience, some kind of learning. But the ultimate goal would be to build something.
You said you wanted to start something as well?
So right now I'm just looking to gain as much information, knowledge as possible, absorb everything that's around me and try to take this opportunity to learn as much as I can. But eventually I'd like to come up with an idea that can hopefully create a positive impact for anyone.
Okay, see, a lot of interesting answers here. I want to do a kind of a poll to understand what you guys think about investing versus trading. Uh, how many people are comfortable with the idea of trading? Put your hands up. Okay, only two. Investing. Everybody else is comfortable. So, what according to you is the investment process? What do you need to start with?
So comparatively, as other people are in, like they are investing and trading, I'm not yet into it, but I for sure want to learn about it. So I don't know much about investment or trading or the difference between that, but for sure I would want to get into it and learn more about it.
Okay. I think you said that you invest.
Yeah, I do.
Do you invest in specific companies in the equity market?
Yeah, I do. So there's a concept called the circle of competence, wherein you only invest in businesses that you understand. So I try to stick by the businesses that I understand.
How long have you been investing?
I have put money in the market for around 1 to 2 years, but I've been reading about it for a fairly long time.
What process do you follow when you identify the companies So you mentioned you have circle of competence, but beyond that, what are the factors that govern your selection? And give me an example of a company that you've chosen.
Okay, so the essential thing about investing is that you want to invest in a business that a strong and a defendable business model that has a strong and a defendable business model, and you want to get in at a price which you feel is a fair valuation for that stock. You don't, I mean, an analogy for that would be you want to buy a $1 bill for 60 cents so that you are able to sell it for $1 and essentially guarantee a profit. It's not guaranteed in the markets, but that's the kind of a thinking process that I have. And in terms of a company that I have invested, so there is HDFC Bank, and there was a news about the merger of the HDFC Bank with the HDFC Limited. And so after the news came out, there was a rally in the stock, and we saw it like around 20% up. Both of the companies were 20% up. And I had my eye on HDFC Bank, but I felt that was not the right time to enter into the bank. So I waited, and fortunately, I got an opportunity to enter at around 1350 levels. So I did that. And the bank itself, like the balance sheet speaks for itself. It's one of the best performers, highest return on equity, best net interest margin. And like the list goes on and on.
Okay, so I'm going to take his name, and maybe down the line, a few years down the line, we'll have to call him as a guest. My last question, and this is actually interesting because y'all are not yet hit the workforce. I have certain ideas myself about retiring. I'm hoping to retire early. I know you haven't started, and you have a lot that you will think of. But have you at all thought about when you want to retire? How many people? Okay, so let me break this up. How many people want to retire at 40? There's one person. 50, 45, 45, 50. Okay. Everybody else wants to work for the rest of their lives?
Yeah.
Why?
So, I mean, if you're gonna do what you love, then what's the point in retiring? Why do you wanna retire, right? And like, there is so much of opportunity out there. It's like, it's just widely said, it's a buffet. Eat what you want to eat. Don't overeat. So in that case, no retirement.
Wow, I'm going to use that line. I'm going to ask a few more people. Hey.
So ideally, you should look to be able to retire as soon as possible. But like he said, why not work for the rest of your life?
No, he said it's a buffet, right? I'm going to use that line. Who else? Why don't you tell me?
I also want to be doing what I love, so I'd rather not stop because I want to have something to do every day. Yeah.
Okay, so interesting perspectives, and I'm for sure going to take a few pointers from the gentleman right here about his investment thesis. It's something to write about, something to think about. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking to all of these people over here. Thanks for tuning in.